Oh, here we go. Hey.
Good Saturday, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
I assume no one is watching for the next 5 seconds, and then.
Okay, before anybody tunes in, when we stop the video, ladies, don't exit completely out, because when you stop the video, there's an option to upload high-quality video, so we definitely want to do that. So yeah, we probably have a minute and a half to... Oh, I have a tremendously dirty joke that I can't tell in this feed that I was going to tell you guys before we started.
What? Why can't you tell them this speed?
Because it's so bad. Dirty. It's bad. It's real bad.
All right. Well, how long is the joke? Let's just tell people to mute their streams.
It's 10 seconds.
Okay, mute your streams for the next 10 seconds.
We're not telling people to do that.
We'll give you a thumbs up when the dirty joke is over.
Nobody's going to do that, and then I'm going to tell this extraordinarily dirty joke, and then my mother's going to call me and be like, I can't believe your mouth.
Linda, for the good of your relationship with your son, just mute your feed for the next 20 seconds.
Is it? Hey, you in the booth. Is anyone actually watching the stream at this point? It's hard to. Okay, well, I'll save it for later. Maybe the after hours. The after. Oh, people sent hearts. We heart you too.
Yay. Well, people. That means there's more than one person watching the stream. I guess we could start.
We could.
Nice.
Man.
No, hold on. Let me kill a little... No. We should start.
There were entire years where we were lucky to perform for 5 people.
That's true. There were.
Yeah.
There were.
Okay, so good afternoon. We are the Hooligans. You probably know that.
I'm hearing the roar of the crowd from afar.
Oh, they're clamoring so hard.
Clamor.
Boy, I feel like we segued into playing last time a lot easier than this. This feels more awkward than the first time.
It is strangely awkward, yeah. Play us in, Pat. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before you start.
It's good.
So the reason...
Tremendous.
The reason the first song isn't a request is because we were going to explain to the people how the requests work. Right?
Ah, yes.
This seems very important.
All right. Yesterday, we posted on our Facebook page the Hooligans Master Song List, which is a list of 69 songs. And you can choose any song you want from that list. Send us a request. Hint, hint. If your request is written on a PayPal donation, you'll find the link below the video. It may get some priority.
Yeah, but this band, we don't typically take requests, but what we do take are bribes.
Yeah,
bribes. Not at the festival. At the festival, we are expressly forbidden from taking bribes, but we're not there. So
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We're not there. Ha ha! Screw you, Maryland.
So what do you want to hear,
Festival.
and how badly do you want to hear it?
Exactly. That's the question.
Yeah,
that's the real question here. While you think about it and click on that link, here we go.
We will also take donations to not play songs. If there's anything you really don't want to hear.
Are you sure this time?
Sure as I'll ever be. For yourself, my man, you'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man, you're not as brave as you were at the start. Wrench yourself and rake yourself and take all the courage you have left. Waste it all on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. And it was not your fault but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really mucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Tremble for yourself, my man, you know that you have seen all this before. hooligan man, you'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face, your boldness stands alone among the ranks. Now learn from your mother or else spend your days biting your own neck. And it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really mucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? And it was your heart on the line. I really mucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? Hold for applause.
Hold for applause.
And go. All right. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody got a Facebook message perfectly on beat.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was probably me.
My watch, which is connected to my phone, has been going bloop, 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 bloop through that whole song, which I assume is a trillion Facebook comments coming in. Yes?
There's an issue. So we've gotten some donations, but it doesn't seem like people can add a comment with their requests.
People can't add a comment? I thought they could.
It's for people to message the Hooligans page
Yeah.
to say, I made a donation, this is my request.
All right, yeah. I bet everybody heard that because you're really close to the mic. But in case you didn't, in case they didn't, apparently you can't put a comment on your donation, so send us a message that says you donated and what your song request is. We have
That was the disembodied voice of virtual Shannon.
we have top men working, top women. We have top women working behind the scenes to monitor the requests and the PayPal donations.
Right.
So.
On the live stream, though, we will never see it there.
Okay, that's the disembodied voice of virtual Mary saying, please don't send your messages on the live stream. There's no way we will see you in the sea of comments.
Okay, we have made it all the way to the end of the songs we planned to play. Do we have
No. We've got one more we plan to play, and then we'll break into the requests.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Yeah, because we've been drinking the blue Gatorade from the Privies, which, by the way, upside of the festival being canceled is that this Gatorade has been good all season.
It's yum, yum, yum.
Never looked so clear.
The Hooligans' private privy remains unprofaned.
Yeah. But I might be ready to switch to something stronger, so we've got one more planned song, and then we will break into some requests.
Tim Finnegan lived on Walking Street, a gentle Irishman but mighty odd.
So odd.
His hands were so soft.
He spoke with a brogue so rich and sweet.
Char.
And to rise in the world he carried a hod.
And I have no idea what a hot is.
We could use some of this free time to figure out what a hod is.
We could. I've been in quarantine for 6 months and still haven't Googled it.
Could do some hod research.
No, we know what a hod is. It's the official currency of our beloved hooligan.
Well, it is that, yes.
You see, Tim had sort of a tippler's way.
Yeah, he did.
With a love for the liquor, Tim was born.
I feel like in the last 6 months, we've all developed a love for the liquor, really.
Yeah.
And to help him on his way each day, he'd drop for the crater every morn.
Back for the dado, dancing your partner, what floor you're trying to shake. Isn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
Okay, I've discovered a problem with this song.
I definitely heard some overclapping.
Yeah, okay.
I heard.
All right.
Okay, first of all, we got to go over the shtick first.
Yeah.
There's one rule in Irish music.
There is one rule.
That rule is you must clap on the chorus of Finnegan's Wake.
Which is this song.
You must stop clapping at the end of the chorus of Finnegan's Wake, and if you overclap beyond the end of the chorus of Finnegan's Wake, you have to buy the band a round of drinks.
Now, obviously, we cannot see you or hear you, so we don't know when you overclap. But you know what? God knows.
Baby Jesus knows.
Yeah. And so we are going to be operating on the honor system here. And if you are watching at home and you overclap, you still have to buy us a round of drinks. Now, we've got our virtual White Hart Tavern set up and ready to go. That drink order is a cider Rocktoberfest stout. And so if you know how much those drinks cost, and if that money appears at the virtual White Hart, a round of drinks will appear before us. We will drink everything you buy us.
I'm excited about this gimmick.
Yes.
Real excited about this gimmick. One morning Tim felt rather full.
I just assume we're going to be rather full in a moment.
His head felt heavy, which made him shake. It's been a while since I've sung. He fell from a ladder and broke his skull.
Ouch!
So they carried him home, his corpse to wake. They rolled him up in a nice clean sheet.
Nice clean sheet.
And they laid him out upon the bed.
Everybody at home! On the bed.
With a bottle of whiskey at his feet and a barrel of porter at his head.
Whack for the dado, dancing your partner, what floor you're trying to shake. Isn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
Okay, did we pause? Are people typing that they overclapped?
People,
Did we get anybody?
You know who you are.
Yeah. I don't know if we should pause for this or if we should just keep rolling while the... Okay.
What if we had installed secret cameras in everyone's houses? 1984 style.
What if we had done that?
Nobody believes you had to get up and go to make that happen, friends.
His friends assembled at the wake.
Friends assemble.
When Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch.
Great.
I heard it.
Yeah, so I can hear it from here. First she brought out tea and cake, wacky tobacco, and whiskey punch. I'm going to assume... I was going wacky tobacco. Then Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse did you ever see?
Oh my God, I visited my neighbor for the first time in 4 months and there was a corpse. But it was nice.
Tim of Onin, why did you die? Shut your guts, says Paddy McGee.
Whack for the dado, dancing your partner, what floor you're trying to shake. Isn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
I still don't know if this gimmick is working.
There has to have been some overclapping, right? But we don't know. No virtual rounds of drinks have shown up.
Yeah.
What if we have to buy our own round of drinks?
No. That would be the worst thing.
That would be bad.
No. Okay.
Then Peggy O'Connor took up the job.
That's the verse we're on, yes.
Whoa, Biddy says you're wrong, I'm sure.
Biddy is wrong. I don't have the heart to finish that line.
Well, Biddy gave her a belt in the gob.
Ouch!
And sent her sprawling on the floor.
Yeah, which is just how I like her. Sprawled out on the floor after being punched.
Then the war did soon engage.
That took a dark turn.
'Twas woman to woman and man to man.
Nice.
Shillelagh law was all the rage and round ruction soon began.
Whack for the dado, dancing your partner, what floor you're trying to shake. Isn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake.
Do we normally pause there?
Yeah. Well, of course we pause there because there's a chance we can get drinks from it.
Yes.
Anytime there's a chance we can get drinks, we are definitely going to pause.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
But now we have paused, and we can continue. Well,
Mick Maloney ducked his head when a bottle of whiskey flew at him. It missed and landed on the bed. The whiskey scattered over tin. He revives, see how he rises. Finnegan rises from the dead. Whirl your whiskey around like blazes. Thunder, Jesus, think I'm dead. Whack for the dad who dance with the partner on the floor. You try to shake. Isn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Whack for the dad who dance with the partner on the floor. You try to shake. Isn't it the truth I told you? Lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Oh, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Lots of fun at Finnegan's wake.
All right. Well, not a single virtual round of drinks.
Round of drinks, but Mary just went upstairs.
There's a round of drinks and Mary left.
oh, she left to get the drinks. They're not in that fridge. They're in that fridge.
All
Hey,
right.
did you want them cold, or did you want...
No!
No, you don't want your beer cold?
I want them to have sat on the stage in front of me for 15 minutes before I get to drink.
Well, they will be brought to the front of the stage where they will sit for an hour.
I like my Oktoberfest
Your
slightly warm.
Oktoberfest will be slightly warm and kind of gross and flat, just the way you like it. Happy birthday.
Yay. Hey, how's that list looking?
It's looking really, really good.
Holy cow.
Okay. All right. So, by request, we want Matt's rock medley.
Cow.
By far the largest.
By
pick for
far the largest
Matt
request.
O'Reilly.
Oh, we
Matt
don't.
Schley rock medley. I need a beer is what I
You
need.
need a Wash that right out of your
Well,
mouth.
should we jump straight to that since that's
Yes, we should.
all right. Hey,
Do you still remember your in lieu of Danny Boy rock medley?
Was Rock Medley on that list of songs?
It
It was
wasn't.
not.
It specifically says
is now.
that it was not on the list. It's not on the song list, but can Matt do the rock music medley he did at the St. Patrick's Day shoe this year? Please? If not, Hakuna Matata. And if you're only doing fair appropriate songs, take shots instead 3.
To take shots instead. Brackets 3. Okay.
Why don't we do another song? Give me a moment to remember what I did.
Okay.
And I will do
All
my
right.
best.
We'll give you a nice long time, and this is the easiest song for you. You can mentally check out.
Great.
Yeah. Well, you can't both mentally check out. Oh, switching guitars. In the summer of 1353, as I sat beneath a willow tree, I decided on that day to woo a lady. So I went to the florist and I said to she, I need a flower for today I'll be wooing a lady. I'll hold this flower beneath her nose. It should smell as sweet as a rose. For this, she said, I'd recommend a rose. For a rose-scented flower, I'd probably go with a rose. I said, that sounds like exactly what I need. I'll take one of those. I went to the tailor to buy some clothing of the latest style, which at the time were tights and pointy boots. You know, those greenish kind of tights and those Peter Panny kind of boots. Really tight tights and Peter Panny boots to woo a lady. I said to the hairdresser, cut my hair. He said, I'll cut it like the page boys wear. A very popular look with page boys now. Just a straight line across the brow. I'll grab a ruler and some scissors, and I'll do it for you right now. It's a very hot look if you're trying to woo a lady. I had more hair in 1353. Like a lot more hair. Yes! Yeah! I needed a horse, so I went to the stable. Stableman, would I be able to hire a horse from which to woo a lady? said, in order to hire 3 things I need. 1 florin and 2 forms of ID. I said, I have no ID on me. Who even carries ID in 1353? I maketh not the rules, quoth he. I had a portrait made of me. I said, this is me in 1353. And to prove that I was legitimate, I had my mother make up a birth certificate. It wasn't easy because she's illiterate, but I really, really needed it to hire this damn horse so that I could woo a lady. I got a really massive horse so that I could impress the lady. For but a penny more a day, he did upgrade me. From a hilltop, a lady I did view, and I knew exactly what to do. The time had come for me to woo a lady. So I went going woo, 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 woo. I am wooing you, a woo, 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 woo. This is how I woo you, lady. The lady then said unto me, sir, you can't woo me so easily. It takes more than just going woo, woo, woo to woo a lady. Oh, God. But I have a rose-scented flower, which they call a rose, and I'll hold this rose beneath your nose. I got a massive horse and the finest clothes. All of these things I do to woo you, lady. She said the horse is nice and the tights are fun, but the hairdo's a little 1351. In fact, it kind of makes you look like a lady. I could have sworn as I saw you approach that you were a lady. You know, the size of that massive horse just kind of emphasizes how much you look like a lady. And I said, yes! Yes, I heard you the first time. She said, I'm to be married to the king. We are to be wed this coming spring. And if you want my hand, you'll have to challenge him to the thing on the horses with the pointy things. You know, the thing they do on the horses where they try and point each other with the pointy things. I said, is that the time? I must be on my way. I'm late for a morality play. But if it's just the same to you either way, I'll just say that I wooed you anyway. I'll just say that I wooed you, lady. Yeah, 'cause there's a wager in the village that says I'll never woo a lady. And I left going woo, 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 woo. I have just wooed you, a woo, 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 woo. This is how I woo a lady. A woo, 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 woo. This is how I woo a lady.
Whew. All right. I'm happy to report that the virtual cider machine started working.
Okay.
Sometimes there's a delay. It happens at the festival too.
Yeah,
Because the beer line was long. That's what
long
it
beer
was.
lines.
The line was
here
really
at
long.
the virtual festival. Here at the virtual White House. Oh, it's nice.
How does our list look? Oh, I can't. There's.
It looks I could. Yeah.
All right. Would you erase what we
Sounds
have
about
performed, please? Just 1353 we've done. Hey, Matt, are you ready?
Almost. Banter, banter.
Banter, banter.
Take your shot.
Okay, well, we could play Africa by Toto.
Oh, gee.
Oh, we're already in shots. Good
This is a
time.
real bad start. Although I also want to say we are 27 minutes into it. We've sung 3 songs.
Yeah.
We're probably going to go long. We told the people it would be an hour, but we are the hooligans.
Right. We don't stick to schedule.
So I assume that'll mean an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Or until my phone battery dies, whichever comes sooner. Oh, yeah.
All right, I think I can do it.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes like college.
We should have toasted something.
So,
To the first shrimp shooter of the day, and the only one we'll have all year.
all right, I think, having not looked at this since St. Patrick's Day,
Hey, man.
I can
We never promised people it would be good.
I think I remember. Now, should I just pick it up for after, like when I would have gone into it? Or?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, here goes nothing. Sister Christian, oh, the time has come. And you know that you're the only one to say. I think it's different verse. Whoops. Okay. Where you going? What you looking for? Yeah, you know those boys don't wanna play no more. It's true. It's true. Motoring. What's your price for flight? Finding Mr. Right. You'll be alright tonight. Holy diver, you've been gone too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Ride the tiger, you can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, get away. Holy diver, holy diver, holy diver. Holy diver, and as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our souls, and there walks a lady we all know, who shines white light and longs to show how everything still turns to gold. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you alive. When all wanted one is all, yeah, to be a rock and not to run to the hills, run for your life, run to the hills, run for your life. And the pipes are calling.
All right, good job, Match Live.
Let's shut that down before people get any ideas that he's
We
not.
have set a
that
very
he's more
bad
than he's
precedent.
like. Oh yeah.
The precedent is we allowed someone to make a request that was off the list.
Oh my God.
However, that person donated such a large sum.
Okay, I
We
don't like.
couldn't say no.
You know, it's filthy to talk about money. What we should say is that person's request was very persuasive.
Very persuasive
Very,
request.
he made a strong argument.
Also, currently in the lead are Africa and the band played Waltzing Matilda.
Okay, well, one of those we know, so let's do the other. No, I'm gonna sit down in this throne while you sing some band played Waltzing Matilda, and everybody else gets really
I
sad.
think it's time to crush the beat.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's say a few things.
Look,
One,
we established some rules here, pal.
One, I know I'll sing it. I'll sing it.
Hooligans are about nothing if not obeying
Obeying
rules.
rules. It's true. I just want to say, one, the last time we got together was the last time we did a live stream. Mm-hmm. So we have not rehearsed at all. We kind of individually went over some of these songs at home. We have not played any of this stuff together for a long time.
Yeah.
This is obviously not a curated playlist because we're just doing stuff in the order that the donations come in.
Yeah.
And, you know, the volume of influential donations. So
Blatant favoritism.
So the flow of this playlist might not be the best. I personally would not have chosen to sing the saddest song ever written. But here we are.
Hey, maybe these people know what this band should be doing better than the band does. It's possible.
Maybe they
All right.
do. No more songs.
You know the only thing missing.
No more songs.
You know the only thing missing from this set, because I'm loving the virtual white heart here.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
The only thing currently missing is some participation.
That's true.
Hey, so Matt Marcus made a substantial donation. He doesn't have a request, but he does say your box drum thingy is overly loud. So $50 for your box drum thingy is overly loud.
Okay, I will just take the cover and put it over the box drum thingy, so it should be.
Restrain yourself. Restrain yourself.
I'll
Restrain yourself. Okay. Well, gird your loins, everybody. This is the saddest song.
Happy 2020.
Happy 2020.
I'm gonna drink both these ciders.
One more. When I was a young man, I carried me pack and lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, me country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat, they gave me a gun, and they marched me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amid all the cheers, flag waving and tears, we sailed off for Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day when our blood stained the sands and the water, and how in that hell that they called Suvla Bay, we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was ready, he'd primed himself well. He rained us with bullets and he showered us with shell. And in 5 minutes flat, we were all blown to hell. Never knew. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. And we buried ours, and the Turks buried theirs. Then we started all over again. And those that were left, we tried to survive in that mad world of blood, death, and fire. And for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, while the corpses around me piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me arse overhead. When I awoke in me hospital bed, saw what they'd done, I wished I was dead. Never knew there were worse things than dying. For no more I'll go waltzing Matilda all around the green bush, far and near. To hump tent and peg, a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. So they gathered the wounded, the crippled, the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blind, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And when the ship pulled into Circular Quay, looked at the place where my legs used to be, and thanked Christ there was no one there waiting for me to grieve and to mourn and to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. But nobody cheered, they just stood there and stared. Then they all turned their faces away. And now, every April, I sit on my porch and watch the parade pass before me. And I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, renewing old dreams of past glory. And the old men march slowly, their bones stiff and sore. They're forgotten heroes from a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. And the band plays Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. Year after year, the numbers are fewer. Someday no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they march by the billabong. Who'll come waltzing Matilda with me? All right.
Nice job there, John.
Thanks. You're welcome, everybody. Now
Yeah.
go. Now,
All right.
now stay and
Right.
cry. Stay and cry with us.
That's right.
Some donations came in while I was singing that, but we already teased Africa. Africa. I wish we sang Africa. We already teased Land Down Under, and we're on an Australia theme. So why don't we go ahead and sing Land Down Under?
Boo! I hate this plan. Boo!
Apparently, John Dixon's nephew says the only songs he likes are Power Rangers, so.
Okay. All right. So for my nephew, here is the Power Rangers theme song.
Hold on.
And one.
Hold
and,
on. No.
Okay.
Does the nephew have a credit card? That's what I want to know, because I think the nephew is like 3 years old.
There is participation.
Participate.
Coming
Participation?
To, yeah. Oh no! The fan just blew out your candles for you.
Is the
Okay,
participation
hang on. I'm
in
going to
the
turn the
shot
light
at all?
up.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Nobody knows what you're looking at.
Oh, you
Turn it to the crowd so they can see that we are celebrating.
Your 54th birthday.
This
Yes.
is a flamethrower. What the hell? Yes.
Well, we got some very large spiders in this house. We always have the lighter turned
Well, thank
on.
you, everybody. I assume this is a Tres Leches? I love a Tres Leches cake. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we are celebrating my 54th birthday.
Yeah, yeah. We put up a triumphant video for you earlier today.
I would like to eat this, but we have to sing songs. So
Yes.
I'm very, very excited. I'll blow out the candle. Ha ha! Now there's Rona all over the cake.
Hooray! I'm going to turn the fan back on.
Thanks, everybody. Yay! Hey, speaking of my birthday, let me tell you about a conversation I had. Let me tell you about a conversation I had with my father yesterday. My father. Oh, there's more participation.
Oh, look at that.
There is, yes,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're the only sucker here who likes Tres Leche.
All right. I the only person who likes Tres Leches cake?
The disembodied voice of Mary likes
Yeah.
Tres Leche.
Okay.
I don't actually know if these guys like Tres Leche or not, but
don't know
like
if I've ever tried it.
your wife and I are not fond.
All right. So I'm talking to my father on the phone yesterday, and my father says, he goes, this is yesterday, Friday. My birthday is today. My father goes, well, your mother and I, we took a birthday card to the post office for you today. Sorry it's going to be late, but you know how slow the post office is these days.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Put two and two together there, friend.
Right.
He took it to the post office yesterday.
Right.
And blames it being late on the post office being slow.
I'm fine with that.
Okay,
I'm
good.
absolutely fine with that. And also, anyone who has ordered Hooligans merchandise and the shirts take a while to get there, post office.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's play some-
There was a very persuasive argument for the Detectorist theme song.
I teased Land Down Under.
Yes, and I vetoed it because nobody requested it.
God dang it. Somebody did request it. It's on the list.
Did it?
It was on the list. Did you erase Land Down Under?
It was never on the list. Are you confusing it with Africa by Toto?
Oh, yes, I am confusing it with Africa by Toto.
Okay. They're not the same song.
Wild Dogs Echo. That's very wrong. That's incorrect.
Yeah, it sounds way more right. Will you search the loamy earth for me? Climb through the briar and bramble. I will be your treasure. I felt the touch of the kings and the breath of the wind. I knew the call of all the songbirds. They sang all the wrong words. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Will you search the briny sea for me? Crawl along the ocean's floor. I will be your treasure. I'm with the ghosts of the men who will never sing again. There's a place, follow me, where a love lost at sea is waiting for you. Is waiting for you. Will you search the rolling hills for me? Hold me in your highest bough. I will be your treasure. But in history's rhyme, there's a place and a time and a truth to the goal that the fool cannot hold. Waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
You know what?
I'm happy to have played that. All right, shall we keep it going? We cannot play Africa by Toto. We do not know.
Hold this up so people can see what's currently like all time.
Sure.
Sure.
There are also a few people where I'm not clear if they intended to make a request. the Hooligans page your request.
Ha-ha!
Donation.
All of the $10 donations are tied,
Yes.
and we don't play Africa by Toto.
I think in the lead is probably WMFT at 15 because there's a 20 and a -5. So
A total of $20 that are like just keep doing stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
$20 to keep it up and rock on. So, okay,
that
sure.
was my gigolo rate.
We do have to stop at 3:00 because we're not going to run over. I got to watch the Natterjacks at
Yeah,
3.
we do have to watch the
Yeah, so Natterjacks at 3. Also, what time is it now?
It is 48.
Okay,
Noon 48.
so at noon 48, noon 49, like we are for the first time on the virtual Renfest like schedule,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
We did that, yes.
Not
So
the virtual Renfest schedule, the
Yes.
streaming Renaissance calendar of streaming Renaissance shows.
Oh, right, not the. Okay. I'm getting Life of Brian vibes here. I thought we were the People's Front of Judea. So,
Moving on.
yeah, there's something else on there at 1:00, and we're gonna run long. But there's, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but we're doing it anyway because we're hooligans.
We are. Hooligans.
But we do have to stop like at 3 for our friends the Natterjacks.
If my phone battery lasts until 3, it will be a miracle.
I don't know. There are a bunch of requests now. We will not be able to do all of them by the time we stop, but maybe we'll do our best to get them recorded and get them out there.
WMFT. Play us
Okay.
into WMFT. Oh, no, that's not it.
No, I legitimately blanked.
Oh, the summertime is coming,
Yeah, it's this song.
and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And if my true love she were gone, I would surely find another, where wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? Play us into Mary Mac.
Capo.
Oh, man, that was not the smooth transition I thought it would be. There's a wee little lass and her name's Mary Mac. Make no mistake, she's the one I'm on attack. There's a lot of other fellas like to get up on her back, but I'm thinking that they'll have to get up early. Mary Mac's father's making Mary Mac marry me.
My father's making me marry Mac.
And I'm gonna marry Mary, so my Mary will take care of me. We'll all be making merry when I marry Mac. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. This wee little lass, she's got a lot of class. She's got a sexy ass, she's got another. So I'd be a silly ass to let the matter pass, for her father thinks she suits me very fairly. Mary Mac's father's making Mary Mac marry me.
My father's making me Mary, Mary Mac.
And I'm gonna marry Mary, so my Mary will take care of me. We'll all be making merry when I marry Mary Mac. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. Well, now Mary and her mother go an awful lot together. In fact, you hardly ever see the one without the other. And a lot of fellas wonder if it's Mary or her mother or the both of them together that I'm courting. Mary Mac's father's making Mary Mac marry me.
My father's making me Mary, Mary Mac.
And I'm gonna marry Mary, so my Mary will take care of me. We'll all be making merry when I marry Mary Mac. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die.
Do you have specific instructions on what they should be singing at home? Or what we should be singing here?
I think they know. Well, the wedding day's on Wednesday and everything's arranged. Her name will soon be changed, her mind unless her mind be changed. And I'm making the arrangement and I'm getting a bit arranged, for her marriage is an awful undertaking. Mary Mac's father's making Mary Mac marry me.
My father's making me Mary, Mary Mac.
And I'm gonna marry Mary, so my Mary will take care of me. We'll all be making merry when I marry Mary Mac. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. It's sure to be a grand affair, and grander than a fair. There's gonna be a coach and pair for every couple there. We'll dine upon the finest fare, sure to get my share. And if I don't, then I am very much mistaken. Mary Mac's father's making Mary Mac marry me. My father's making me Mary, Mary Mac. And I'm gonna marry Mary, so my Mary will take care of me. We'll all be making merry when I marry Mary Mac. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. There's a wee little lass and her name's Mary Mac. Make no mistake, she's the one I'm on attack. There's a lot of other fellas I can forget about her back, but I'm thinking that I'll have to get up early. Mary Mac's father's making Mary Mac marry me.
My father's making me Mary, Mary Mac.
And I'm gonna marry Mary, so Mary will take care of me. Well, what I'm making Mary when I marry Mary Mac. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. Mary Mac's father's making Mary Mac marry me.
My father's making me Mary, Mary Mac.
And I'm gonna marry Mary, so Mary will take care of me. We'll all be making Mary when I marry Mary Mac. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die. A deedle-idle, deedle-idle, diddly-idle-die.
Okay,
All right, I'm exhausted.
Boy, we fulfilled so many requests there, because we fulfilled the request for Mary Mac and the request to keep it up and the
going.
request to rock on.
Wow.
Bam!
That's pretty good.
Requests fulfilled.
All right, there's horrible glare on the...
You need a tiny piano because I think we're doing Black Velvet Band.
all right, here we go. All
Yeah.
right.
In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And many the hours, sweet happiness, have I known in that neat little town. When a sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from me friends and relations, caught up in a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll down Broadway, intended not long for to stray, when who should I spy but this pretty fair maid comes a-traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck, it was just like a swan's, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll with this pretty fair maid, a gentleman passing us by. Well, I knew that she meant the undoing of him by the look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket and slipped it straight into my hand. And the very next thing that I thought was bad luck to the black velvet band. But her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear. Well, the judge, he says to me, young man, your case, it is proven quite clear. We'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be served far away from the Strand, far away from your friends and companions because of the black velvet band.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
So come all you jolly young fellas, a lesson take by me. When you are out on the town, me lads, beware of them pretty colleens. They will serve you strong drink and cider until you're unable to stand. And the very next thing that you'll know is you've landed in Van Diemen's Land.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Yes, her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Tied up with a black velvet band.
Okay. All right, we will keep rocking, but I'm going to put my fingers on the scales for a second here, which seems like an irresponsible thing to do. But we had a request for Ratlin Bog. And believe me, I would be happy to do Ratlin Bog and win the Ratlin Bog medal. But I will remind the people that our current reigning champion is Matt Schley. So, if you want us to do Ratlin Bog so that we can take the medal away from this imposter champion, we are happy to do that. But if you don't want to, if we don't do Ratlin Bog, then he doesn't have the chance to lose it. The power is in your hands. That's all I'm saying. I'm putting my thumb on the scales of justice.
Are the arrow and the underline to indicate what is the current highest
Yes.
tipped song?
There was an additional tip added to Irish Rover.
Cool. We're doing the Irish Rover.
Play us in.
Right. In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from that sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with the cargo of bricks for that grand city hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft. How the wild winds drove over, she stood several blasts. She had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover.
Did she ever return?
No, she never returned.
And her fate is still unlearned. She sailed for New York from that sweet cove of Cork
On the ship that never returned.
There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone.
Hogan!
And Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work. And a man from Westmeath named Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as
A rule.
and fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man McMahon from the banks of the Bann
Was the skipper of the Irish Rover.
Did she ever return?
No, she never returned.
And her fate is still unlearned. All those seafaring men were not heard from again.
On the ship that never returned. There was old Mick McCoot, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for his set. For he played with such skill on his sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were fluttered and bent. With his boss when he talked, he was cock of the walk, as he threw the names under and over. They all knew at a glance when he took off his pants that he sailed on the Irish Rover.
Did she ever return?
No, she never returned.
And her fate is still unlearned. They all knew at a glance when he took off his pants
That the ship would never return.
We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million coils of rope.
A lot of rope.
And 3 million bales of old nanny goats' tails. And 4 million kilos of dope.
Did you say Pope?
Yes, 4 million kilos of Pope.
They took all of the popes.
Even the dead ones?
We had 5 million boars, 6 million more,
Not enough.
7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million sides of old blind horses' hides.
In the hold of the Irish rover.
Did she ever return?
No, she never returned.
And her fate is still unlearned. I'm just gonna say no to that boat full of popes
On the ship and never returned. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog.
Woof woof, bitches.
Then the ship struck a rock.
Ouch!
Lord, what a shock.
Even the dead popes? Because, like, you can say all the popes, but, like, you don't get a new pope until the last pope is dead.
would
Are
also
we on a boat with a bunch of dead popes?
Think about this, though. Even if you piled all the dead popes together, would you have 5 million kilos?
Who orders dead popes?
Well, to be clear, it's only 4 million kilos.
Oh, my bad. Okay, well, it makes sense now.
That last million makes a difference.
Carry on.
I don't know where I was.
The bulkhead. The bulkhead.
The bulkhead was turned right.
Oh, my pope deck. It's got semen all over it.
It turned 9 times around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And that poor old Pope was saved by immaculate intervention, divine. He just walked home.
Oh, good. We
Deus
get
ex
the white
machina.
smoke this turn instead of the black.
I'm the last of the Irish rover.
Did she ever return?
No, she never returned.
And her fate is still unlearned. They all died in the fog except for me and His Holiness
On the ship and never returned.
We floated to shore on a raft of dead whores.
On the ship that never returned. Well, that Pope made it home and he still sits on that throne. On the ship that never returned. I'm the last of the Irish rover. Fresh fish.
Hey, you know what happened during that song? The booze kicked in.
Booze kicked in.
Definitely.
Hey, disembodied voice of Mary, you're watching the chat, right? Riddle me this. Are the Catholics, because I know we've got some in the chat, chiming in to tell us that the current Pope became Pope even though the previous Pope had not died? I don't remember who our current Pope is, but he's the one who followed Pope Sidious.
I don't know. I'm trying to quit.
Yes.
For the record, I did say dope.
I don't think
dope.
that. I don't know.
Dope. Okay, that makes way more sense.
You know what I realized playing the end of that song? Because this is an all request lunch hour, I brought every instrument.
Yeah.
I brought every instrument.
And so far you've played one of them?
So far, I've only played tiny piano until that song when I mercifully got to play the whistle. So it feels like wasted effort.
Okay.
What do we got? Oh man. Sure. Yeah, we could show the people.
Okay.
Yeah,
We can erase Africa by Toto. We've established we're not going to sing that song. We don't know it.
That depends how many rounds of drinks
I
I
was
was
gonna say,
Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. That's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in
Africa. Gonna take the time to do the things we never had.
do 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 wah. Do 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 wah. That's enough of that. We earned our $20.
You're welcome, Liz. Daisy O'Danny. You're welcome, Daisy.
Did she donate as Liz or as Daisy O'Danny? She has so many, like...
Who? Are
She
any of
is
us?
whatever persona people are ready to love.
The regular version.
Tell me, Ma, when I get home.
Oh, yeah.
The girls won't leave the boys alone.
They pulled my hair when I had it, and they shut up! You shut your mouth! And they stole my coat.
I assume you mean armpit hair, because I know you're bald top and bottom.
That's all right. I told you that in secrecy.
Sorry, bro.
When I get home, she's handsome, she's pretty. She's the belle of... My wife is scandalized.
She's like, how did he know?
It's what she hasn't seen. It's a surprise to her. She's a caught in 1, 2, 3.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. We just shit all over this song of yours. Please, won't you tell me who is That was terrible. Hey, remember when these lyrics were difficult for you?
Albert Mooney says he loves her, but all the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and a ring at the bell, saying, "Oh, my true love, are you well?" She's white as snow with the rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Johnny Morrissey says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a court in 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she?
Faster, faster! There we go.
Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as sweet as apple pie, she'll get her all that by and by. When she gets all out of her own, she won't tell her mom when she gets home. Let the boys come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney that she loves still. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's got in 1, 2, 3. Please don't tell me who is she?
Faster!
You say we've got nothing in common.
Surprise song change.
Common ground to start from. We're falling apart. You say the world has come between us. Our lives have come between us. I know you just don't care. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of like it. And I said, well, that's one thing we've got. I'll tell me, Mom, when I get home, the girls don't leave the boys alone. They pull my hair and stole my coat, but that's alright till I get home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's caught in 1, 2, 3. Please don't tell me who is she. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's caught in 1, 2, 3. Please don't tell me who is she.
Big finish! Sudden ending!
Good job, everybody.
There's a crowd to cover you going. Okay,
All right.
somebody give me a starting chord. We can see what our current. Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget.
Tell us why, John.
I was going to. God. Some of the boys got loaded drunk.
Who would that be?
And they ain't got sober yet.
Who would that be?
Some of the top men. Top men. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. So Lindsey Graham.
Who would that be?
Lindsey Graham.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh, Leary came with a bagpipe, some music for to play. And it sounded like this. Because it's a bagpipe. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's how we showed our respect for Pat Murphy. That's how we showed our honor and our pride. We said it was a sin and shame, and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died.
When Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief, O'Leary and his gang came tearing down the street. They crept into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put that bottle with that corpse to keep that whiskey cold.
That's how we showed our respect for Patty Murphy. That's how we showed our honor and our pride. We said it was a sin and shame, and we winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, O'Leary pulls back the icebox lid to see poor Patty's mug. We stopped the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. At 2:15,
Sure, we argued it was 9. That's how we showed our respect for Patty Murphy. That's how we showed our honor and our pride. We said it was a sin and shame, and we winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died.
We stopped that hearse on Broad Street outside some damn saloon. We staggered in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. We pulled up to the graveyard so holy and sublime. Found out when we got there,
We left the corpse behind. That's how we showed our respect for Patty Murphy. That's how we showed our honor and our pride. We said it was a sin and shame, and we winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. That's how we showed our respect for Patty Murphy. That's how we showed our honor and our pride. We said it was a sin and shame, and we winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died.
So a couple of things happened there.
Okay.
One, I love how you maintained the Hooligans tradition of counting us in at a beat that is completely different from the pace we actually sing the song.
yeah.
And, and everyone unilaterally, without consideration, was like, screw the count this guy just did. We're playing it at the pace we usually play it.
I got to 3 and my brain was like, oh, this is bad. And I was like, I'll go with it if you guys want to. No? Okay.
Do you think that's what happened to Bono when he was like, uno, dos, tres, catorce? Anyway, the other interesting thing that happened was about halfway through the song, I was like, I sing a harmony on this chorus, which is unusual. I don't think anyone knows they are singing melody on this chorus, but somebody is. But they're not singing it out, so there's no melody on the chorus of that song.
Yeah, I sang a harmony line on that. I don't,
Who sings a melody on
Who
that?
sings melody on the chorus of that song?
I don't think it's.
I don't know. Me, maybe?
I know.
Well,
I
we
know.
learned something today.
I know.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
who sings melody on the chorus of that song. The
people. The people.
The people.
The people sing melody, not the chorus.
So I hope you were singing it out, the people.
Yes. Okay, I can see what our leader is, but for the sake of flow, I think we should do flow of the set, not flow of the person. I think we should do black and tans now.
Can I
and
jump
then-
back half an hour?
You want to jump back half an hour?
I just want to make
Okay.
reference to the end of the Matt Schley rock block,
Okay.
which he ended with. And the pipes are calling. You know how your brain works faster than your mouth? What I thought you were about to sing was, and the pie wedge clamors and clamors.
Oh, nice. That would have been great, but no.
It would have been great. What if you'd
From
done
now
that?
on, every time we do that, that's what it will be.
They have been clamoring a lot.
Pie
Has
wedge
the
has
pie
been
wedge been
clamoring.
clamoring? That's good.
How many viewers do we have?
We live for your clamors.
99.
99. Wow. Just one more.
Tell your friends.
One more, and this baby gets surgery. Oh, it's 100. Yay.
We were up to 102 at one point. Okay, well, good riddance to the 3 of you who left.
Did you say you want to skip to black and tans?
Yeah. We'll just swap
Then
the
we'll
order
jump
on
back.
it. We'll sing them both.
Okay, sure. All right. Do I play an instrument?
You need a whistle.
Yes, you do.
In fact, you start this song.
How's it go? How does it go?
Yes.
I was born on a Dublin street where the royal drums did beat, and those loving English feet, they tramped all over us. And each and every night when me father'd come home tight, he'd invite the neighbors outside with this chorus.
Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Show them how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Chandra.
Come tell us how you slew them poor Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus, they had spears and bows and arrows. How you bravely faced each one behind your 16-pounder gun. And you frightened them poor natives to the marrow.
Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Show them how the IRA made you run like hell away from green and lovely lanes of Chandra.
Come let us hear you tell how you slandered great Parnell when you thought him well and truly persecuted. Where are the sneers and jeers that you bravely let us hear when our heroes of 16 were executed?
Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Show them how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Chandra.
When each yeoman will be cut aside before us. And if there be a need, sure me kids would sing Godspeed with a verse or two of Stephen Behan's chorus.
Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Show them how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Chandra. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Show them how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Chandra.
Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man.
Show your wives how you won medals down in Flanders. Show them how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Chandra.
The wind is blowing. We stirred up some weather.
Okay. Well, the nightmare scenario has kicked in.
What is the nightmare scenario?
The nightmare scenario is that we open things up for requests by money. And
we're an hour, 15 minutes, hour 20 into it. People are drunk.
no, the nightmare scenario is that somebody wanted to hear "Oh Danny Boy."
Well, the nightmare scenario is somebody got real drunk and was like, I'm going to give a giant donation to Oh Danny Boy. So, I guess here we go.
I am regret. We brought this upon ourselves.
Oh Danny Boy.
Wait, hang on. I need to know, was the request for "Oh Danny Boy" or "Oh Danny Blurg"? Okay. It makes a difference.
It does.
Okay, try hard mode activated.
Oh Danny Boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the leaves are dying. 'Tis you, must go and I must buy. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. For I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh Danny boy, I love you so. And when ye come, and all the roses dying, if I am dead, as dead can be. You'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. And I shall hear the soft ye tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. And I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. That was surprisingly good, I feel.
Yeah.
That is the hardest song for me because we don't do it very often. So you don't sing the same words like frequently. And I'm singing backup, so I'm like, I will sing whatever you sing. Oh, are those the lyrics we're going with today?
You know
Okay,
what?
that's good. That's good.
I don't let lyrics hold me down.
No,
Bro,
nor should you.
I am a free spirit.
Yes. Not like no judgment. I'm just saying it's hard.
Yeah. Let's sing Taylor.
Sometimes the leaves fall, sometimes the leaves die. You know.
And there was a nice rain in the background.
There was a nice. If you just
Yeah,
sing,
we're out in the woods,
If you
it's
sing
nice.
flying, it'll match whatever I.
Sometimes leaves fly.
I feel like this set has had a lot of meaningless banter, but not a lot of good jokes or stories.
Yeah, we're really low on privy stories this year.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Oh, the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. Every day a new dress, every night a new gown. And the touch of my tape always prompts them to flinch. And their fathers find out when they claim that I pinch. And it won't be long till my spool be unwound. And the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. But in town there's a beauty of unspoken grace. From the curve of her breast to a yellowing lace. And I watch her tread softly though seeming in flight. I disquietly yearn for her each lonely night. But the words I require have yet to be found. And the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. Well, the town's half asleep before I am in bed. And the night like a garment of taffeta thread. And the hills stretch across like my tailor's chalk line. Oh, where I yearn to cut for a stitch of her time. And oh, how I wish for the fall of the crown. And the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. Oh, the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. Every day a new dress, every night a new gown. And the touch of my tape always prompts them to flinch. And their fathers find out when they claim that I pinch. And it won't be long till my spool be unwound, and the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. Oh, the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. Oh, the nobleman's daughters are wearing me down. All right.
Okay, you know how the alcohol kicked in for you like halfway through the last song?
Yeah.
It was, halfway through this song is when it kicked in for me. So,
Well, luckily you had an easy job.
yeah, it's a real easy song, except I got to the last verse, when I join you, and I was like, every night a new gown, every night a new gown. And then like my eyes went wide, and I was like, no, stay calm, no one knows. But the eyes gave it away.
I feel like the requests have the flow of requests has slowed down. We're getting down.
Given the time, we should probably like be like, hey, you want to cut it off?
like cut off the request line.
Yeah, so here's what I don't want to have happen. I don't want to have people put in requests that we don't do.
That's a good
and
point.
we cannot keep playing forever.
Right.
So I look at what we've got, and like, we already did Africa by Toto. It was amazing. If you missed it, you should have been here earlier when we did it. It was great. There's a request for me to do a duet with my wife, and I'm all about that, except we're going to need to teach a guitarist. So that will happen after the live stream. We will force a guitarist to learn Bring Me a Boat, and then we will sing it. And we'll just toss that up separately, which tells us that we've got a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 songs left in half an hour.
We'll cut it off here.
Yeah.
Rattling Bog is real long, obviously. I want to make a request.
You're the birthday man.
Yep. And I know the song we're going to end on.
Okay. All right. I would ask you what that song is, because at some point you need to tell us, but you don't need to tell us now. That's
but
just...
I'm coy.
Coquettish. Okay.
What isn't strange about this?
All right.
Let's play Motherland.
For the first time all stream, I have to wonder if Patrick is actually on camera. Because now...
I'm here.
Okay, good times. Okay.
A little bit. All right.
All right. You
Cheat in a
see
little
what the next song is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. Where in hell can you go? Far from the things that you know. Far from this sprawl of concrete that keeps crawling its way. About 1,000 miles a day. Take one last look behind. Commit this to memory and mind. Don't miss this wasteland, this terrible place when you leave. You keep your heart off your sleeve. Motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me. Stay beside me, don't go. Don't go. My 5 and down queen, tell me, what have you seen? The lust and the avarice, the bottomless, the cavernous greed. Is Is that what you see? Oh, motherland, cradle me, close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me, stay beside me, don't go. 'Cause it's your happiness that I want most of all. And if there's anything that I can do at all, and if you want the best of it, or the most of all, and for that I'd do anything at all. Now come on, shotgun bride, what makes me envy life? The nameless, the faceless, the innocent, the blameless and free. You tell me what that's like to be from motherland. Cradle me, close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me, stay beside me, don't go. Motherland, cradle me, close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me, stay beside me, don't go. Don't go. Don't you go.
All right, Patrick.
It's hard to project.
Throughout that,
Yeah.
our stage manager was doing this, which is the international sign for please be louder.
I'm trying.
Now,
That's right.
but you're being Patrick, we're hidden in the back and kind of looking down the whole time. Peoples, we are recording audio through these microphones. You're not hearing what's coming into the
It
microphones, but we are
seems like
recording
they're
audio.
just for show.
And just like we did with our stream 4 or 5 weeks ago, we are going to re-release this video with the audio coming through the microphone. So there will be superior audio, and you can actually hear Patrick. So we got your back. Hooligans got you. So that list, I don't know.
Okay, so there appears you know what we're ending with, and you haven't told us. So
Well-
is it a ballad or is it upbeat?
It's upbeat.
Okay, so we should do Hold On,
Okay.
and then we should do some upbeat into Rattlin' Bog,
Sure.
and then we should close with the closer.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Good talk.
Okay.
How much has that one on the end had to drink?
Not that much.
Like,
Correct.
and we're both feeling it at this point.
I'm fine. I can sing some Wilson Phillips.
No. I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned that he might retain the Rattlin' Bog medal.
Oh.
So I think when we get to Sally Mack and Streams of Whiskey, we tell him to powder out and just make him chug.
I know this pain.
this pain.
Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? No one can change your life except for you. Don't ever let anyone step all over you. Open your heart and your mind.
Open your heart and your mind.
You're too prepared to feel this way inside. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Till then, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry?
Don't you know?
Don't you know things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day.
Things are good.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we can start again.
Hang on. Wait. We're gonna start over. Go ahead.
You want
Quick
to
break.
start again?
All right. When we upload to YouTube, we will just edit this part out. And we will also edit out the part where I say that we are editing this part out. It'll just be gone. Just hard cut.
Magic of editing.
Heart-
If you were
it's
here
okay.
to see this live, congratulations.
Okay. All right. Also, I think, do we apply the hooligan rules of this never happened?
I know this pain
I know this pain.
What?
of being in this band.
So
Play us in.
at least two of us are really feeling the alcohol at this point.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
point out we haven't done anything to correct the error. All right,
No,
yeah,
Matt
listen.
Schley was right. We do not repeat there.
We don't?
We don't? I thought we did.
We do.
Yeah,
We do? Okay.
Everyone has a, can you hold on? All right, play us in.
Sure. Okay, Matt Schley was wrong.
Okay, I'll tell you what, no matter what, we're going to plow
But I
through.
look at that medal and I think, how can a man wearing that medal be wrong?
I know this pain.
I know this pain.
Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? You've got no one to blame for your unhappiness. Is that it? Or no one can change your life?
No.
Is it no one can change
Okay,
your life?
clean
except
break.
for you?
Clean break.
Okay,
No,
clean break. We'll start again.
Okay.
Why don't you read the lyrics?
No.
Because my phone is recording this
Okay,
video.
disembodied voice of Shannon. Ugh, I thought I missed the audience heckling.
No one can change your life.
Yes, except for you.
No one can change your life. Okay.
Don't ever let anyone, including the disembodied voice of Shannon, step all over you.
Take one. Take one.
Okay, take one.
We added this song to our repertoire in March, and we've sung it twice since then. So
With zero rehearsal.
I feel like the people need some excuses.
Okay. And magic.
I know this pain.
this pain.
Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? No one can change your life except for you. Don't ever let anyone step all over you.
You're doing terrific, by the way.
Open your heart and your mind.
Your heart and your mind.
It's really fair to feel
Damn it.
this way inside. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Till then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry?
Don't you know?
Don't you know things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day? Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. You could sustain.
Sustain.
Or are you comfortable with the pain? You've got no one to blame for your unhappiness.
No, baby.
You got yourself into your own mess. Letting your worries pass you by.
Let your worries pass you by.
Is it really fair to feel this way inside? Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Till then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry?
Don't you know?
Don't you know things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day? Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day.
I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day. Break free from the chains. I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day. Break free, break from the chains.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Till then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry?
Don't you know?
Don't you know things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on? Don't you know things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day? Things will go your way.
Things will go your way.
Hold on for one more day. All right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We made it.
Perfect. Couldn't be any better.
Why does that applause sound sarcastic?
You.
Like, once we got rolling, we did good, right?
I am not gonna let the haters win this round. You did terrific.
Haters going to hate.
Also, you very good.
You know what? Thank you.
Except that one time.
Except that one time, which caused everything.
Not our best work.
I remembered like 90% of the words.
You're right. I'm proud of you.
Well, Jimmy played harmonica in the pub where I was born. He played it from the nighttime to the peaceful early morn. He soothed the souls of psychos and of men who had the horn, and they all felt very happy in the morning. Now Jimmy didn't like his place in this world of ours, where the elephant man broke Sean Mezek's when he's had too many powers. So sad to see the grieving of the people I believing. He took the train to God knows in the morning. We walked into the station in the rain. We kissed him as we put him on the train. We sang him a song for times long gone, though we knew that we'd be seeing him again. We'd like to say I must be on my way, so buy me beer and whiskey cause I'm going far away. I like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McLennan. The years went by, the times they changed, I grew to be a man. I learned to love the virtue of sweet Sally McLennan. I took the cheers and drank the beers and crawled back home at dawn, and ended up a barman in the morning. I took the hump and pulled the pump and watered whiskey down, and talked of whores and hooligans to the men who drank the brown. I heard them say that Jimmy's making money far away.
Far
My people
away!
left for heaven without
I apologize for
warning.
nothing.
We walked into the station in the rain.
In the rain,
We kissed him as we put him on the train.
on the train.
We sang him a song for times long gone, though we knew that we'd be seeing him again. I like to say I must be on my way, so buy me beer and whiskey cause I'm going far away. I like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McLennan. When Jimmy came back home, he was surprised that they were gone. He asked me all the details of the train that they went on. Some people are afraid to croak, but Jimmy tried until he choked. Took the train for heaven in the morning. We walked into the station in the rain.
In the rain,
We kissed him as we put him on the train.
on the train.
We sang him a song for times long gone, though we knew that we'd be seeing him again.
Clamor, clamor, clamor.
I like to say I must be on my way, so buy me beer and whiskey cause I'm going far away. I like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McLennan. I like to say I must be on my way, so buy me beer and whiskey cause I'm going far away. I like to think I'll be returning when I can to the greatest little boozer and to Sally McLennan. To the greatest little boozer and to Sally McLennan.
Night as I slept, I dreamt I met with B and I shook him by the hand, and we passed the time of day when questioned on his views on the crux of life philosophies.
And simple words to say, he said, I'm going, I am going.
My mic
Any
cut
which
out.
way the wind may be blowing. I am going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are blowing. I have cursed, bled, and sworn, jumped bail and landed up in jail. Life has often tried to stretch me, but the rope was always slack. And now that I have a pile, I'll go down to the Chelsea. I'll walk into a pub and have the barmaid on her back, because I'm going, I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing.
All the words that he spoke seemed the wisest of philosophies. There's nothing ever gained from a wet thing called a tear. So when the world is dark, I'm not needing much sodomy. I'll walk into a pub
And drink 15 pints of beer, because I'm going, I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. I am going, I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Where rivers of whiskey are flowing. Where oceans of whiskey are flowing. Where fields of pot are growing.
where breasts and bottoms are. Email to our address. We are all hooligans at gmail.com.
With fresh fish. people might not have heard what you just said. Do you want to?
where breasts and bottoms are emailed to our accountant. We are all hooligans at gmail.com. That was your cue to flash us, by the way. We can't tell if you did because, again, it's a live stream. We're not here. We assume that you did. But if you want to just like...
I assume the battery on my phone is going to die any second now, so we should plow ahead to our bog.
Okay. Forward.
It was nice while it lasted.
Good luck, friend.
You're sober. You might.
You're the reigning champion, man.
Yeah, man. Okay. Sound check.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. Sounds like it's working. Are you trying to plug in your phone?
I could do that, yeah.
All right. How low is your battery?
12%.
Oh, we've been off the air for 15 minutes? Okay, great.
I'm going to unplug this light. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
Oh.
That's okay. Like, those are the lights that are on you and Schley. You're not the stars of this band. We all know. We all know where the star power is located.
All right. We now
Off
have
screen.
We
Okay.
now have infinite time.
Hey!
Yay!
3 o'clock, Natterjacks. We have... But we have theoretically an hour and 12 minutes for this Rattling Bog if we need it.
Here we go. One. I forgot I count the band in.
The cider has hit me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And from that bog there came a tree, a rare tree.
A rattling tree,
A tree in a bog, and a bog
down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that tree there was a limb, a rare limb.
A rattling limb,
And a limb and a tree and a tree and a bog and a
bog
bog.
down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that limb there was a branch, a rare branch.
A rattling branch.
And a branch and a limb and a limb and a tree and a bog and a
Bog
bog
down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that branch there was a twig, a rare twig.
A rattling twig,
A twig and a branch and a branch and a limb and a limb and a tree and a bog and a bog.
bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that twig there was a nest, a rare nest.
A rattling nest,
A nest and a twig and a twig and a branch and a branch and a limb and a limb and a tree and a bog and a
bog
bog.
down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And in that nest there was an egg, a rare egg.
A rattling egg,
And an egg and a nest and a twig and a twig and a branch and a limb and a limb and a tree and a bog
and a bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And in that egg there was a bird, a rare bird.
Rattling bird,
And a bird and an egg and an egg and a nest and a nest and a twig and a branch and a branch and a limb and a limb and a tree and a bog and a
bog
bog.
down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that bird there came a feather, a rare feather.
A rattling feather,
A feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog and a
bog
bog.
down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
And from that feather there came a bed, a rare bed.
A rattling bed,
Bed and a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Ho, row the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh.
We're gonna pause here because we just got to the feather, right?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
no,
we should
got to
pause
bed.
after this next
We're on the
verse.
bed.
We got to
Now
bed.
you can tell. Did we get to the bed? Did you just do the?
It's
just
a
did
bird
the bed.
feather bed. Yeah, pay attention.
Okay, good. We got to.
So
I
it's
am
time
very
to pause.
drunk.
The problem
Yes.
is, lightly.
Okay.
The problem is,
Okay.
we don't have a suggestion for what's on the bed.
Okay. Also, you know how when you're drunk, you just like notice things and it completely takes over everything you can focus on?
I've never been drunk.
Oh, okay. Well, the rest of you guys, you know how that sometimes happens?
Yep.
So, you turned off the spotlights that were aimed at you and Matt Schley.
Right.
And I can't help but notice that one of those lights is like the Tony Stark arc reactor light. It's yours, right?
Yeah,
that's
it's
not.
mine, yeah.
That's for real. That's what
That's
I'm looking
for
at.
real. That is a real light. That works.
Okay, I'm gonna have to unscrew it so that I can show the people that I'm not going crazy. But that's all I can see now. And when I inevitably lose immediately at this song, that's why.
All right, what's on the bed? Oh, Jesus.
One person has said it should be not because of your birthday. Another person has said scotch.
One person said John and one person said Scotch.
Yes.
On the bed is a My Pillow. I love it. Wait, that's not one syllable though. On the bed is a ham.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on the throne behind me so that I don't have to stare at it all song.
Jarvis, tell me what.
Okay, what did we just decide? If we're doing the My Pillow?
No, it's repeat a one syllable. Do a John. Do a John. The people want a John.
Okay, I'll do it. And on that bed there was a pillow, a rare pillow.
Rattling pillow.
A pillow and a bed from a feather and a bird and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
And a bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that pillow there was a sham, a rare sham.
Rattling sham.
Sham and a pillow and a bed from a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And with that sham, there was a wow, a rare wow.
Rattling wow.
A wow with a sham and a pillow and a bed for a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And with that wow, there was a tag, a rare tag.
A rattling tag.
Tag and a wow and a sham and a pillow and a bed and a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that tag there was a hand, a rare hand.
Rattling hand.
Hand and a tag and a wow and a sham and a pillow and a bed from a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that hand there was a scar, a rare scar.
Rattling scar.
Scar and a hand and a tag and a wow and a sham and a pillow and a bed from a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that scar there was a tongue, a rare tongue.
Rattling tongue.
A scar and a tongue. Ah, damn it.
You got to wear that medal for about an hour and 54 minutes.
Yep, sounds about right.
I hope it felt good.
That's just not what I want to discuss.
That's fine. I just,
You
you know.
were given scar, and you were like, you know what I like to put on a scar? My tongue.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here judging? Is that what's happening right now? Are you of all people on your birthday gonna judge this man for wanting to lick that scar?
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that tongue there was a bud, a rare bud.
Rattling bud.
Bud and a tongue and a scar and a hand.
Also, I got some dead popes to sell you if you want. Get a boat full of them.
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And on that bud there was some salt, some rare salt.
Rattling salt.
Salt and a bud and a tongue and a scar and a hand and a tag and a wow and a sham and a pillow and a bed from a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog.
Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And with that salt there was a witch, a rare witch.
Rattling witch.
Witch and a salt and a bug and a tongue and a bug. I said bug.
Oh my god. I'm so drunk and I could win this rattling bog. I won't, but I could.
And bog
Down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh, ho, row the rattling bog. Bog down in the valley, oh.
And from that witch there came a tree
classic witch tree.
Yeah, you know.
Which tree was it?
It was a rare tree. And by God, I'm telling you, it was a rattling tree. It was a tree from a witch and a bud and a tongue and a tongue and a scar.
You forgot salt, sucker!
I did. Oh my God, the Rattling Bog medal goes into purgatory until our next live stream.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody.
Good night. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
It was a
Tree from a witch and a salt and a bud and a tongue and a scar and a hand and a tag and a wow and a sham and a pillow and a bed for a feather and a bird and an egg and a nest and a twig and a branch and a limb and a tree and a bog down in the valley, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh, row the rattling bog down in the valley, oh.
Yeah. Have we fulfilled our obligations?
I think we've played just about an hour.
Yep.
Just about an hour. We just had a package delivered to the house. It's a good thing they didn't hit the doorbell, or else Rattling Bog would have been interrupted by...
Ya no puede caminar porque no tiene porque le falta.
We have
marihuana
fulfilled
perfumar.
all requests that we can fulfill at this moment. We'll work on the last one that's on the books and try and get that up. So I guess it's time for us to close out. And you said you know what song we're ending on. And none of the rest of us know. So count us in.
I thought... I can't count us in.
You can. It's easy. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Since you and I hadn't established what would be the final song, I thought yesterday to myself...
Oh, okay. So you don't remember that conversation then.
What
Great.
songs for me are pure joy?
Okay.
And it was a toss-up between Sally Mack and 500 Miles. And we already sang Sally Mack.
Okay.
So let's finish off with 500 Miles.
Okay.
Can we verify our key?
Yes. We will need to verify that.
I think it's in
D,
D,
right?
right? Are
It's
we?
in D. I think it's in D, yeah.
Most things are in D. Oh my
When I
God.
wake up...
You never know the words of this, and
know
now I
I'm
don't
gonna
either.
be, I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. If I haver, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. When the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. And if I grow old, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm lonely, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. When I'm dreaming, well, you know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I come home,
When I go out,
well, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home,
when I come home,
well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. I'm gonna
That's a
be
key
the
change.
man who's coming home with you. And I would walk 500 miles
walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Thanks very much, everybody, for being here with us. We'll see you on the last weekend of the Renaissance Festival.
Maybe. I don't
Stage
know. We
manager,
haven't
hit that
scheduled
button.
It, but
Hit the button, stage manager.
That's the hope.
Now? You want me to hit the button now?
Yeah, no, we're done. We're done.
Hit the button.
It's just